Hi everyone, welcome to Data Elevate Hub. In this video, we will explore one of the most essential concepts in programming, conditionals. Conditionals allow you to make decisions in your code, just like how we do in our real life. For example, if it is raining, you take an umbrella. Otherwise, you will leave it behind. So this concept translates directly into the programming and enables your code to behave differently based on the conditions. By the end of this video, you will learn how to use if, elif and else statements effectively, and some real-time scenarios where conditionals are crucial, and some nested conditionals for handling the complex logics, and Python shorthand techniques like ternary operators. Let's get started. What are conditionals? Conditionals are the statements in Python that allow you to execute specific blocks of code only when the condition is true. Okay, now let's take a scenario. I have a retail market. There I am offering 20% discount to the customers on their purchase amount. Let's write a simple program to calculate the final amount. So first I am declaring purchase amount as 1500 and then discount percentage as 20. Now let's calculate the final amount. It is purchase amount minus discounted amount. To calculate the discount amount, 20% of the purchase amount. So I have to multiply purchase amount with 20%. 20% means 20 by 100. Let's print the final amount. Okay, now I got the discounted amount, total final amount. Now I change my mind. Now I want to give the discount to the users whose purchase amount is greater than 1000. Okay, now how can I add this condition? So here the if conditions comes into the picture. So now let's discuss about the syntax for the if conditionals. Okay, so if and condition. Okay, if this condition is satisfied, then it will execute the steps, and next if the condition is not satisfied, it will go to the else and then the steps. Okay, but these are defined in a sequential way. But how the Python knows these first steps are I can make it step 1 and step 2. So how the Python knows this step 1 belongs to this if condition, so it should be executed after the if condition satisfied. So for that if condition you have to add the colon, and Python follows the indentation, so it is 4 spaces. Okay, so this step 1 will get executed only if the if condition is satisfied, right? In the similar way, else block and this step 2 will be executed only the if condition is failed. Okay, now let's write the code for the above scenario. So first I'll copy my variables. Okay, and now I have to write the if condition. My condition is purchase amount should be greater than or equal to 1000, then only he is eligible. If this condition is satisfied, then I have to calculate the final amount with discounted amount. So now I calculated. If his purchase amount is less than 1000, then I don't need to give the discounts, then his final amount should be equal to purchase amount. Okay, let's print. Okay, let's change it to 900. So he is not eligible for the discount. Okay, now I change the offer. So here this time I am giving the 25% discount to the users whose purchase amount is greater than 2000. If it is 2000, then I am giving 25% discount. Okay, and if it is between 1000 to 1099, then I am giving 20% discount. Now here I have to calculate the two types of final amount based on the purchase amount. So how can I do this? Here I have only one if and one else, either yes or no. But here in Python we have elif condition. So after if you want to add multiple conditions, then you can use elif. So now let's write the syntax for the elif. So this is my if else syntax. Now elif and condition, same semicolon and indentation as here step 3. Okay, this is how you can write. You can write n number of elif conditions within the if else. Only else will be only one else and only one if, and elif can be multiple. Okay, let's write the program for the above scenario. So first, as usual, I'll declare my variables. Let's make it 2500 and discount percentage 1 should be 20 and 2 should be 25. Okay, now first I need to check whether the purchase amount is greater than 2000 or not. If purchase amount greater than 2000, let's make it greater than or equal to 2000, right? Now he is eligible for 25% discount. Let's calculate the, here I have to use percentage 2. Okay, and next elif. For this one, my purchase amount should be between 1000 to 1999. So greater than or equal to 1000. Here I have to use the logical operator and purchase amount should be less than 2000. So here I am mentioning less than, so it won't include 2000 in the condition. So if this condition is satisfied, then my final amount is, let me copy paste, %20 discount I have to calculate. Else, if he not falls under any of the above two categories, then it goes to the else block. Here I'll print the final amount as total purchase amount. Okay, now let's run. After this, print final amount. Okay, or for your clear understanding, I'll add the print conditions. Print it is inside 25% discount block. This one is 20% block. No discount. Let's run the code again. First 2500. So 2500 falls under 25% category. So 1875. Let's change it to 1800. 1800 falls under 20% category. So 1440 and change it to 900. So it is inside no discount block. So 900 printed. Okay. Now I introduced a membership concept. So the above discounts will be applicable only the users who has a membership. Okay. Let's write the program. Let me copy paste this entire program and I am making the membership as true. Okay. And here in all the cases I have to check the membership status. Membership and okay, let's execute first. Okay, he is not fall under any category, he has an active membership, so that's why here. Now let's execute with 2500 inside 25% block because he has a active membership. Let's change it to false. He has a no active membership, so he is not eligible for the discount. He has to pay the full amount. Okay, but this is a simple scenario, but in some scenarios you have to do the multiple operations inside the if block. So for those cases you have to use the nested loops. Let's write this program using nested loops. Nested loop in the sense we'll write multiple conditions under if and else block. Let's make if condition. If this condition is satisfied, then it will go to the one more if condition. There you can write steps, and you can write elif also, and condition and steps, and else condition, else block, steps. Okay, and in else also you can write, again you can use if and condition and corresponding steps, and again you can write else block and the steps. Okay, now let's rewrite the above program using the nested loops. For that, first I'll copy the variables. So here initially I have to check two conditions, whether he has a membership or not. If he has a membership, then he is eligible, otherwise he is not eligible. So then first write the condition for if membership. Okay, here I am already defined it as true, right? No need to assign anything. So if membership, if it is true, then it will get inside the if block. So here print eligible for discount based on purchase amount. Okay, and now else, if he falls under else, then he is ineligible. For discount. Okay, okay, so now he is eligible. For example, if the if condition is satisfied, if it is true, then it get inside the if condition. So then we have to calculate the discount percentage based on the price. So for that we can use this, right? So I just need to add these if blocks inside, and I need to ensure the indentation. Okay, so now what I am doing here, so first I am checking the membership status. If it is true, then it will get into the if condition, if block. So there it will try to calculate the discount percentage based on the purchase amount. Discount because of no membership. Okay. So if the if condition is false, then he has to pay the full amount. If condition, when it fails, if he don't have membership, so the final amount should be purchase amount. Okay, and then print the final amount. Okay, and here I kept the membership as false, so it will directly go to this else block, and then he has to pay the full amount. So he is ineligible for the discount and he has to pay for 2500. Let's change it to true. So here he has a membership, so it will get into the 25% block. There it will calculate the final amount with 25% discount. So this is the value. So this is how you can use the nested loops. So this is all about if, elif and else statements. And now let's discuss about ternary operators. Python allows you to write the conditionals in one line using a shorthand technique called ternary operator. Let's write. Let's take an example. The first example. Okay. Now how can I write it in single line? So final amount equal to purchase amount minus purchase amount into discount percentage divided by 100. Okay, now this has to be returned to the final amount only if the condition is satisfied. My condition is greater than 1000, greater than or equal to 1000. So then I have to add here if purchase amount greater than or equal to 1000. Okay, else final purchase amount. Got it? So this first value will be returned only if this if condition is satisfied, else this value will get returned. Let's print the final amount. Okay, so he purchased more than 1000, so he is eligible. Then we got the 20% discount. Let's change it to 800, so he is ineligible, so 800 is returned. This is how we can use it in we can use the statements in single line. Now let's discuss about some common pitfalls and best practices in conditionals. So first one is indentation is the key. So Python is completely relies on the proper indentation to define the code blocks. So in the order only it will get executed. And next one is deep nesting. So refactor your complex logic to avoid the nested conditionals wherever possible. And the next is order matters. So place the most specific condition first in the if block, and then elif, and then else chains. So now I am giving some practice problems you can solve. So the first one is sequential execution. So just write a simple Python program to find out the area of a rectangle and area of a circle. So there is no conditionals here, you just need to execute line by line. And the next one is conditional execution. So here just write a simple Python program to find whether the number is even or odd. Just take one number and divided it with 2. If the remainder is 0, then it is even. If the remainder is not 0, then it is odd. Just write a simple if else block. And the next one is multiple conditions, if, elif and else. Just categorize the person's age group based on the age category. So here the age category is 0 to 12 child, and 13 to 19 teenager, and 20 to 59 adult, and 59 it is senior. It should return these outputs based on these conditions. And the next one is nested conditionals using the if blocks inside if block. So here just write a simple Python program, and if the student is eligible for a scholarship or not based on their grade and family income. So initially here if he want to eligible for a scholarship, then his grade should be greater than or equal to 8, and then his income should be, if it is under less than 50,000, then he will get the full scholarship. If the income is less than 1 lakh, he will get the half scholarship. If his income is greater than 1000, then he is not eligible for the scholarship. With a ternary operator, just write a program whether the person can enter into the roller coaster or not based on their height. Here the condition is height greater than 150 is eligible, else he is not eligible. That's all about conditionals. Let's recap what we have covered. So first, if else statements for basic decision making, and elif chains to handle the multiple conditions, nested conditionals for complex logics, and the ternary operators to write it in simple single line codes for a compact code. So understanding these conditionals is crucial for building logic in your programs. So whether it is a simple grading system or a complex decision making application. In the next video, we will cover the loops and how to iterate through the data efficiently, and plus we will explore practical transformations using lists, dictionaries and tuples. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video on Data Elevate Hub.